Hi, welcome. Warrior Two is such a foundational pose in yoga. So if you really want to hone in on the alignment or simply need some variations that work well with your body, this video is for you. So join me on the mat. So we'll come to meet in mountain pose facing the long edge of our mat. So our feet are parallel at this moment. And notice that your hips are facing forward. This is how we spend most of our day, in a neutral hip position. We walk this way, we sit this way. We do almost everything in this position. So Warrior Two asks us to come out of our comfort zone and externally rotate the hips. And doing that can be a little bit challenging at times. So hopefully this video will help you find something that works for your body. So from this stance, we'll take a wide-legged stance. Toes are still facing forward. And just notice the power in your legs as you press through the outer edges of those feet. And notice how that helps you lift your rib cage away from your hips. So from here, we're going to pivot that front foot to face the short edge of the mat. And just looking down, notice and see if you can align your front heel with the back arch. That'll give you a nice way to open up through the hips. You could move it back and align heel to heel. So play around with it. Find what feels good for you in this moment. Now, in terms of your stance, if a wide stance isn't feeling great in your body right now, you don't feel stable, take that back foot in. Back foot is pivoted towards the long edge of the mat still, even tucked in a little bit, almost at a 45-degree angle. That allows you to press out through the outer edge of that foot. And from here to externally rotate, what that means is we're taking that hip, that thigh bone, and just rotating it towards the back. It's almost like you're spiraling it underneath you. So finding that power, that rotation, and pressing firmly through the ball of your foot, we're simply going to lower that front knee. Now, if you have knee issues, coming into a nice shallow Warrior Two is great. You can still feel the power, you still feel the rotation. If you want to take it deeper, you can widen your stance so that your knee is over the ankle. From here, hands on hips allows us to pull the rib cage away from the pelvis. So we have this long line of energy through the crown of our head. And from here, we can extend the arms out long at shoulder height. So feeling the pressing down of your feet while you're extending up through the crown of the head. And then we turn our gaze over the front finger, and that's Warrior Two. So it's that external rotation, pressing into the foundation, lifting up from the rib cage, and looking out. Now, a couple things from here. Notice if you're leaning forward, almost like you're surfing. Try to bring the torso back in line. Another variation is taking Warrior Two in a chair. So bringing the chair here. A couple ways to do this. And you notice I have a block because that can help too in terms of finding the right height. We can simply take a Warrior Two by bringing one leg out at a right angle and the other foot is facing forward. And again, we grow long through the torso, so lifting the rib cage away from the pelvis, externally rotating that thigh underneath as best you can, and pressing firmly into the feet activates the legs, and we can extend the arms long and look out over the front fingers. Another version of Warrior Two, and I'll show this with the block, is starting in the same way, but bringing the back leg almost as if we're standing. So we've rotated externally with that bent knee, and we've brought the leg out to the side. So you have to play around with this so it feels comfortable to you in the chair. And again, just bringing the torso level and extending the arms long. So the chair could give some support if your knees aren't feeling great or you need just a little bit of support to help you with your warrior. And those are a couple ways to do Warrior Two. So I hope you find your inner warrior and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot.